What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. In today's video I discuss cover-up tattoos, how to approach them and what to look out for. What's going on, people? So before we get into it, please smash that subscribe button, click the bell so you get notified on every video I post so you don't miss another potentially helpful video. Right, so over the past few weeks I've been getting more and more questions about covering tattoos, how to sort of like cover an existing tattoo that someone doesn't want anymore. Now, there are probably three main types of cover-up tattoos. Complete coverage is one, creative reinvention is two, and blast overs is the third one. The most important step though in getting a cover-up tattoo is finding the right artist. Spend time on this part because you need to find someone that's experienced in doing cover-ups, especially because not every artist does them, and make sure they have a style that you really love. Technically, there are actually a few different ways you can go about a cover-up tattoo. Complete coverage is mostly what the majority of people would want, but there are always ways to reinvent old tattoos by adding on to them, like this one. Incorporating them into a new design, or by doing a straightforward blast over. Blast over tattoos usually involve bold black lines and illustrative areas within the design. This can be especially interesting and eye-catching if you have light or faded colours in your previous tattoo. It can sometimes look like kind of like stained glass, so you can kind of see the tattoo through the new tattoo, but no one will really notice it because of the new piece going on, and that hides it. So most artists, when doing a cover-up, will tend to use solid black work or coloured ink. The colours most used in cover-up tattoos are cold type colours, like blues, purples, browns and blacks. This is because they are the best at covering old ink. Warm type colour pigments like shades of red, yellow, orange often fail to fully conceal pre-existing ink, especially if the shades beneath are quite dark. This is the sort of thing that your tattooist will be thinking of when designing your new piece. Usually the bolder and darker you go, the better the cover-up will be. But with that being said, this is probably the perfect time to figure out whether or not you'd like to lighten your tattoo with laser removal first. With laser removal, this will lighten the vibrancy of your previous tattoo and widen the variety of colours you can use in your cover-up tattoo. I typically don't use colours in my work. I work mainly with black and grey ink. So for my clients that want cover-ups, I suggest a fair few laser sessions to lighten the existing tattoo up as much as possible to give it the best chance for me to cover up and for it to heal nicely, with no chance for the existing tattoo to come through the new tattoo once it's healed. It can be quite deceiving in pictures you see online too, so just remember that when you see a covered tattoo completely gone, you think, wow, that's like amazing. But you really have to think about when it heals, because the new tattoo cover-up you've just done, everything will lighten up when it eventually heals. So if your artist used light to medium black and grey ink to cover something dark, it will look covered when first done, but when it heals and the skin sheds and stuff and it all lightens up, it will still show through. I had that with my neck tattoo. I had a word on my neck in solid outline in black ink, just here, and I had a lady over the top of it to cover it up, and my artist when I was 18 used the dark hair to cover the word up, but when it healed, the word was so easily visible through the dark hair, it just looked stupid and I didn't achieve what I wanted to. So I got this geometric pattern on my neck to cover the lady, but I told him to use real dark pigmented ink because I knew that I needed to cover that up and give it the best chance. So I got this geometric pattern in a really high level pigment black ink, which covered that eventually. So I've had a cover-up of a cover-up. Some inks have more pigments in them, which makes them darker, so bear that in mind. I always recommend to use a really high pigment level ink to cover up any existing tattoo with black in it, because it just gives it the best chance of never seeing the pre-existing tattoo through it. So when I mentioned complete cover-up earlier, when covering a tattoo, the new tattoo is always going to be bigger. There's no way around it. If you're going for complete coverage, that is, that means that tattoo artists will have to make a work of art that goes beyond the outer limits of your past piece. So if your piece was this big, your new piece will go over the size of that. But this is good in terms of cover-up tattoos. Bigger is most certainly better, and having a bigger tattoo covering the old one gives you more freedom in what images or designs can be tattooed. Again, the artist doing the cover-up will help you along and let you know what parameters you can work with. They'll be there to tell you what size will work best, as long as they are experienced in cover-up tattoos. So people, that concludes this video. If you're new here and this helped you out, please smash that like button. It really helps this channel, and please subscribe if you are new. Remember to smash that bell button so you get notified on every time I upload a video and you won't miss anything. Anyway, thanks so much guys for watching, and until next time, stay safe. I'm still in lockdown, hopefully be back to work in about 2-3 weeks. So loads more to come on the channel, loads more live streams, loads more stuff, loads more content to come. So thanks for being patient guys, and I'll see you in the next video.